Sean Sewell with Engearment.com, the beautiful mountains of Colorado, with a first look on the Beta Down Jacket from Arcteryx. That's right, this is the first video review in the world on this extremely well engineered Gore-Tex and 850 fill down jacket. Do it all in one, super functional, badass jacket. That's also $1,000. Let's get into it. First, we'll start with sizing as we always do. I am 6'1", 45-inch chest, 33-inch waist, 36-37 on the arms. This is a men's extra large and it is a regular fit. I think it's a fantastic fit. Currently, I have it over just a 200 weight merino long sleeve base layer. You could easily size this or keep the size the same and put it over a mid layer, another shell. I know a lot of people are going to be using this in conditions like we are right now, especially in emergency situations where you got to put it on quickly. You probably already have your clothes on, your base layer, your mid layer, probably even a shell, and you need to get warm quick and you need to stay dry. This thing comes out of the backpack, boom, you are covered, you are waterproof, you are windproof, you're breathable, and you're warm thanks to 850 fill. So the outer part you see right here is Gore-Tex 2-layer. You don't need 3-layer because there's down behind the second layer, and that is a burly material. It's a pretty decent denier for being lightweight, and of course it is Arcteryx construction, so the sewing is the best in the world. On the arms you get hook and loop closure, so you can really seal the deal right there. You can go gauntlet glove over that, or you can keep it a little bit looser and go under cuff right there. The design and the functionality is just the best. It's Arcteryx, so what do you expect, right? Up top, you get 2 zippered pockets. They stay out of the way when we're in a backpack. A good place for your cell phone or other items like that, or a radio, walkie-talkie, something like that. Down low, you get really nice, fuzzy fleece-backed hand pockets. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate the fuzzy fleece. I don't know any hard shell that has a fuzzy fleece hand pocket, and very, very few puffy jackets or synthetic down jackets have the fuzzy hand pockets. I think it's just a game changer. It's really not that much more weight or more resources, right? And it goes a long ways in my opinion. Also, since this is a hard shell on the outside, you get sizable pit zips that are watertight. All the zippers are dang near waterproof. They say not waterproof. They're waterproof enough, especially, I mean, we've been standing out in the storm shooting videos for a couple hours and nothing's gotten through. Everything's dry on the inside. I trust it. On the inside, let's get to the inside. There's 2 amazing things that are going to jump out to you that I hope that you see, and if you don't, I will point them out. First thing being drop pockets. That's right, we get 2 sizable drop pockets right here. Great place for if you're touring. This is pretty warm jacket to tour in, but if you're touring, you can put your skins in here. Other places, other things you can do, you can put your goggles, mittens, gloves, beanies, ham sandwich, tall boy, big can of tea, whatever. It all fits in there, nice. Another example how I'd use those, we often take our nieces out to do winter adventures, and I can easily keep all of their mittens and gloves in one pocket and keep, you know, an action camera warm over here so I can get the family memories. You do get double zip on this, so this is going to be fully functional for you climbers out there. Yeah, so also, you know, it's just nice to have a second zip right there. One thing, oh, I jumped over it. The down, it's 850 fill. As you probably know, the higher the number, the better the quality, the loftier it is, warmer it is for the volume and all that stuff. But have you ever seen construction like this? Look at a typical down jacket. It's going to go, you know, half moon, half moon, half moon. No overlap. There's a little bit of a seam, right? And sometimes that can be a weak spot for letting heat out. Look at this construction. It overlaps. Check it out. It overlaps. So it's that same kind of construction, but extra fill, and it just kind of lays on top of each other. So you don't, I don't even see the seam. It's somewhere in there, but the other down baffles layer over it. So you create that really, really thick blanketed down goodness that keeps you nice and warm. It's about 20 degrees right now. The hood is fantastic. It's probably the best hood I've ever seen, called the Storm Hood. It is 4-way adjustable. And I'll show you that, but the microphone's right here, so I'm going to try and not muffle it too much. Semi-stiffened brim right here. Great coverage. It is not adjusted yet, this is just out of the box, and it's great for casual use. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4-way adjustable. I've seen 3-way, I've seen 1-way, I've seen 2-way. I've never seen 4-way. That is exceptional. Yes, absolutely helmet compatible, climbing helmet, ski helmet, snowboard helmet, splitboard helmet, helmet, whatever. But I like that you can dial it in so much. So if you are just wearing a hat or just a beanie or nothing at all, you can really dial it in and keep that warmth on your head while still being waterproof. So what else can I tell you about this jacket? It's got everything I would look for in a winter jacket. You got the puffy, you got your 850 fill puffy, and I don't have the exact weight from Arcteryx yet because this is such a new jacket. They're gonna get back to me. If I had to guess, it's definitely more than a typical down jacket, more than the 3.5, 4 ounces. I would guess 5 or 6, maybe even more, but I don't wanna over speculate. And I will update in the specs below in the description once I get the exact number of grams or ounces or both of the down. It also has Coreloft, and the Coreloft is a synthetic insulation, and they have that in areas, I believe, in the armpits and possibly even in the cuffs right here, areas that are more prone to getting wet out. So you get a combination of synthetic and then super nice 850 fill down, and then you get it covered in Gore-Tex. So you are guaranteed waterproof, guaranteed windproof, which is coming in handy because that wind is coming out of the southeast pretty quick here. And also Gore-Tex is super easy to maintain, which is a very important aspect when thinking about a hard shell. Oftentimes, we'll come across proprietary waterproof breathable membranes for brands that they're house brand, and it's great, but sometimes it's not as easy to maintain. Meaning when you go to wash it and or dry it, some of them can't hold up to that very much. With Gore-Tex, it's super simple, and I recommend Nick Wax. I'm not sponsored by Nick Wax or Arcteryx, or anybody for that matter. It's all my own opinions, but Nick Wax makes some really easy to use tech wash. That's how I clean jackets like this. And that's what I'd recommend to you once you need to wash your jacket or your pants. What else can I tell you about the jacket? It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got all the layout. It's got the fleece hand pockets, which I know is not the biggest deal in price, but it's a big deal to me in comfort and function. The hood is the best hood I've ever used. It's the warmest down jacket I've ever used, which is saying a lot. So there you have it. This is the Arcteryx Beta Down Jacket. Just came out. It's middle of winter 2024. Hopefully this video on the sizing, features, and functions is helpful. If it was, a thumbs up is appreciated. If you want to see more content from Arcteryx, we have a lot more coming up. Consider subscribing to our Engearment YouTube channel, link below. If you have any questions, comments, or observations you've experienced with using the Beta Down Jacket, feel free to share that as well. We love to engage with you guys around the world and learn from you as well as share with you. I'm Sean Sewell, the owner and director of Stoke for Engearment. And until next time, take care.